Hi, welcome to my channel Mathematics Made Easy by Mary MJ. Today I am discussing how to factorize a polynomial by another polynomial. So how to divide a polynomial. We can divide a polynomial by using long division method or by using remainder theorem. So first we will move on to long division method, how to divide a polynomial. So for that I will take one example. Let us divide 3x square plus x minus 1 by x plus 1. So how to divide 3x square plus x minus 1 by x plus 1? So first we are moving on to long division method. So we have to check with what I have to multiply this x in order to get 3x square. So if I am multiplying this x by 3x, I will get it as 3x square. So x into 3x gives 3x square, that I am writing it here. And 1 into 3x gives plus 3x. So first we are checking with what I need to multiply the first term so that I should get the first term of the dividend, that is 3x square plus x minus 1. The first term is 3x square. So with the divisor, what I have to multiply in order to get the dividend. So I am multiplying 3x so that I am getting 3x square, and 1 into the same thing gives 3x. Now as usual long division we have to subtract it so that this 3x square get cancelled. X minus 3x is minus 2x, then minus 1. Again we have to check what we have to multiply with x so that I am getting it as minus 2x. So if I am multiplying by minus 2, that is x into minus 2 gives minus 2x. And plus 1 into minus 2 gives minus 2. Now again subtract. So that minus 2x and minus 2x get cancelled. Remaining minus 2x plus 2 gives 1. So again we cannot continue this. So we can see that 3x minus 2 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. So this is called the dividend. This 3x square plus x minus 1 is the dividend and x plus 1 is the divisor. So first what we are checking? We are finding out with what I have to multiply this divisor in order to get the first term of the dividend. So with x I have to multiply 3x so that I am getting 3x square, and the second term also I have to multiply and I am getting it as 3x. Then subtracting, we are getting it as the 3x square get cancelled, remaining x minus 3x gives minus 2x and remaining minus 1. Then again you have to multiply this x with minus 2 to get minus 2x. Then subtracting, we are getting it as 1. The same thing we can do using remainder theorem. But what is remainder theorem? If p of x, the polynomial p of x means it is 3x square plus x minus 1. If p of x is divided, if p of x is divided by the linear polynomial, x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. That is, in this, that is here we'll take the same example. P of x means it is 3x square plus x minus 1. And instead of the linear polynomial here is x plus 1. So if I am putting the value of p of x as here x plus 1 means minus 1 is the 0. So if I am putting minus 1 for p of x, what is the remainder obtained? That is called, that's a way in which we are doing using remainder theorem. So once again, what is remainder theorem? If p of x is divided by the linear polynomial, then the remainder is p of a. So the same thing we will do using remainder theorem, and just see that. So according to our question, our previous question, p of x is 3x square plus x minus 1. P of x is 3x square plus x minus 1. That is p of x. Now what is the linear polynomial there? It is x plus 1. It is x plus 1. And in order to make it as, in order to find out what is the zero of this polynomial, means what is the solution of x plus 1. That is, if I am putting x equal to minus 1, I can make this as a equal to 0. So x equal to minus 1. That value I have to substitute in polynomial p of x. So p of x becomes p of minus 1. That is 3 into minus 1 whole square plus minus 1 minus 1. That is, wherever x is there, we are replacing it by minus 1. So that this becomes 3 into minus 1 whole square is 3, then minus 1, again minus 1. That is 3 minus 2 gives 1. So again here also we got this as the whatever we are getting here, that's called the remainder. And this method we call it as the remainder theorem. That is, if p of x is divided by the linear polynomial x plus 1, then the remainder obtained is p of a, or p of, here in this question it is p of minus 1. So these are the two different methods. Now we'll check the remaining questions here. We'll move on to another example. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1 is divided by x minus 1. So we are only asked for the remainder. So only we have to use that remainder theorem. No need of long division if only it is asked for remainder. So we can consider the two polynomials. That is, first one we can write it as p of x. P of x is equal to x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1 is the polynomial p of x, and the linear polynomial is x minus 1. So that if it is equal to 0, I can write x is equal to 1. And finding out what is p of 1. P of 1 is, instead of x I am putting 1, so 1 raised to 4 plus 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 1 plus 1. That is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 2 get cancelled, then remaining 2. So 2 is the remainder here. If we are going for long division also, you will get the remainder as 2. This is called the remainder theorem. Then next one, that is exercise question. Exercise 2.3. The question is find the remainder. Find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by x plus 1. First question, if it is divided by x plus 1. Second question, if it is divided by x minus 1 by 2. So it is actually two questions here. Find the remainder when this polynomial is divided by, first one we will consider with x plus 1, second one we will consider with x minus 1 by 2. So take the polynomial first. Let the polynomial be p of x. And p of x we can write it as x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Then take the linear polynomial. Linear polynomial is x plus 1, equate it to 0 and find out what is the value of x. Value of x is minus 1 and substitute in the polynomial p of x. So that we will get what is p of minus 1. That is, it becomes minus 1 whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. That is, minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. Then here it is plus 3 minus 3 plus 1. So we are getting minus 1 and plus 1 get cancelled, plus 3 and minus 3 getting cancelled. So it is equal to 0. What does it mean? It means that x plus 1 is, you can factorize x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 1, or if I am dividing this x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 1, I am getting the remainder as 0, so that it is exactly divisible. Which is exactly divisible? X cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is exactly divisible by x plus 1. That is why we are getting the remainder as 0. Now there one more question is that x minus 1 by 2. If the linear polynomial is x minus 1 by 2. Linear polynomial is x minus 1 by 2. Polynomial p of x is x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 itself. So I am equating this as zeros, then we are getting it as x is equal to 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 I am substituting in the polynomial p of x, that is p of 1 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 2 whole cube plus 3 into 1 by 2 whole square plus 3 into 1 by 2 plus 1. Simplifying, 1 by 2 whole cube gives 1 by 8 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 2 plus 1. Now we can make it whole divided by 8, so that all the denominators we can make it equal. So here it is 1, here in order to make it as 8 I have to multiply the numerator by 2, so it becomes 6. Here in order to make it as 8 I need to multiply by 4, so that it is 12 plus 8. So that is 20, 26, 27 by 8. So this is the remainder obtained. So it is not exactly divisible, or x minus 1 by 2 is not a factor of x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. If it is a factor, then the remainder will be 0. Then in the same exercise, one more question. Question number 2. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. We have to find out the remainder. We can use remainder theorem itself. So the polynomial p of x is x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a, and x minus a, we have to check it with x minus a, so that the value of x is a. So p of a, we are finding out what is p of a, that is a cube minus a into a square, that is again a cube, plus 6a minus a, that is equal to a cube and a cube getting cancelled, remaining 6a minus a, that is 5a. So the remainder obtained is 5a. So if I am dividing x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a by the linear polynomial x minus a, then the remainder obtained is 5a. Hope you understood how to find out the remainder by using remainder theorem. Thank you for watching my video. Those who haven't subscribed, please like, share and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Bye.